We all know New York City wears the crown when it comes to the pizza game. And that's just not hearsay. I mean, I myself, every time I do go to New York, it's just a 90-minute trip away, whether it's for work or leisure, whatever. I always get me a slice. Well, not always. I try to get me a slice. New York wears that crown firmly, if I'm being real. You hear places like Jersey, even Connecticut is known for their immaculate pizzas. But I think Philly, just the Delaware Valley and whole, we on their necks. We right there. There's some great pizza places in Philly. Thus, that's why I have a top 5 pizza spots. My top 5. Because pizza, let me tell you something about pizza. Pizza could be subjective in any type of way. It could be where you live in the city. It could be what's your taste preference, whether you like that sweet sauce, whether you like a thicker slice or a thinner slice. So we talking about subjective of subjective here. So there's no right or wrong list. I respect people's taste buds when it comes to pizza. I'm a pizza lover, so I just had to make this list. If y'all used to my top 5 list, I usually got honorable mentions. I don't really have honorable mentions this time. Like I said, because it's so subjective. And this is not any old list. This is the hood version of top 5 pizza spots in Philly. I'm going to elaborate on that. Matter of fact, I might as well get it out the way. These spots is not that well known. They know, but they not like, if you type in Google, that's the first place you're going to pop up. Or for my tourists that come to my great city of Philly, these places, they probably wouldn't go to these places. For one, some of them is not in the best neighborhoods. And then it's just like, they going to go wherever they go. South Street, Center City, Spring Garden. They going to go to those places, if we being real. And there's not no hate or malice on that end. It's just the fact of the fact. These places are more in urban areas, but they perfecto nonetheless. So let's get into it. I don't have honorable mentions, but I'm going to mention a few places real quick. They not really honorable mentions, but I'm going to mention some of them places that people might know about. Angelo's, for whatever reason, people like their pizza. I'm more of a cheesesteak guy from Angelo's. It is what it is. Pizza Bedia, a lot of people like that place. Lorenzo and Sons, they not on my list. They right on South Street. They more known just because they sell a huge ass slice, if we being real. I mean, the pizza is good. All these places, the pizza is good. But Lorenzo and Sons, let's keep it real. It's because of how big that slice is. You know, it is what it is. Tacconelli's is a nice spot for pizza. They didn't make the list mainly because they're not really a standard pizza spot. You can't just walk in and get that pizza. You got to call in hours ahead and hope that you can get. You know, these places that I'm naming on this list, you can just walk in. It might be a line here and there, but it ain't going to be nothing too crazy. You know, circles and squares. These places are all standard. No shade on none of them places. They just not on my list because they're more, I ain't gonna say they touristy, but they more like, they not your standard, like, let me go walk in and grab a slice real quick. They just not. Some of them are, but you gotta catch them certain times of the day, and this is just a bunch of mess. But here we go. Without further ado, my top 5 pizza spots in Philly. The hood version. Can't forget that. All right. So number 5 is Overbrook Pizza. Overbrook Pizza is getting a lot of shine recently. A local food critic went to the establishment and reviewed their cheesesteaks, which they got good cheesesteak too, y'all. They got good cheesesteak, and also reviewed their stromboli. Their stromboli is good too. But the pizza, to me, is also just as well. Overbrook Pizza is located at 2099 North 63rd Street. To give you a reference point, that's not too far from the corner of 63rd and Lancaster, but it's more closer to the corner of 63rd and City Line Avenue. So right in the middle of those two streets, Lancaster Ave and Ceylon Ave on 63rd. I know I'm showing my age by calling it Ceylon Ave, but I gotta keep it real. It'll never be City Ave to me. It just won't. It'll always be Ceylon Ave. It is what it is. If you know, you know. But yeah, Overbrook Pizza, good pizza, good cheesesteak, good stromboli. You can't go wrong. Like I said, local food guy went there recently, and they getting a lot more buzz than they ever got. They was already popular, but now, I mean, I be seeing lines out the door. It is what it is, rightfully so. So Overbrook Pizza, number 5. Number 4, Leandro's Pizza. If you're not familiar with Leandro's Pizza, is at 69th Street. Like, when you think of pizza, you think of 69th Street. People are like, oh, that place. Because they are definitely a popular spot. To give you a reference point, they at 62 South 69th Street. So if you're at 69th and Market, the terminal, go up the hill on the right-hand side, you can't miss it. Every now and then they'll have a little line too, but it don't be nothing outrageous. It ain't no hour wait or nothing. Like, you'll be in line for maybe 15 minutes tops. You get your slice, boom. You can eat in there too. That's another good thing about Leandro's. Leandro's just got a nice slice. Great pizza, great crust. I will say this about Leandro's. I'm not too fine with the toppings. Just because it seemed like the cheese be more heavy. It's like they put extra cheese on it just because it's a topping. It could be a personal thing. Y'all let me know. If y'all been to Leandro's on 69th Street, let me know. It seemed like if it got beef pepperoni on it or ground beef on it, they put more cheese. And some people like that, but to me, it takes away from the authenticness of the pizza. I mean, leave it to the professionals. I'm a motherfucking professional pizza eater. It's like, no, I ain't no professional. But I like my cheese. I like cheese on it, but I don't need no extra cheese and no thick. When it feel too heavy, it's like, oh, it's taken from it a little bit with me. But Leandro's, they made this list for a reason. Don't get it fucked up. They number 4 for a reason. They up there. So can't go wrong with Leandro's. Number 3, City View Pizza. Now I know there's a few City View locations. I'm more inclined to go with the one on Cecil B. Moore. Address is 1434 Cecil B. Moore. Not too far from Broad and Cecil B. If you know, you know. Great slice. It's something about they sauce for me. They sauce in the cheese, in the crust, everything just kind of is good. And they like a regular pizza shop. Kind of like how Overbrook Pizza is. They sell other stuff. They sell cheesesteaks, salads, chicken fingers, all that. So, but don't get it messed up. They known for their pizza all day, every day. If I had a gripe with City View, they run out of slices kind of quick, and you got to wait for a new joint to come out the oven. Here and there, it depends on what time of day you go, but it's worth the wait if you just asking me. But City View, like I said, all these places is them type places. If you know, you know. If you from Philly, you know all these places probably. Now, if you just a local person, like if you from North, you only stay in North. If you from West, you only stay in West. You might not know all these places, but I'm all around the city, so it is what it is. But City View, 1434 Cecil B. Moore is my number 3. Good slice every time. Can't be disappointed. Let's go to number 2. Number 2, for me, King of Pizza. Damn, that was crazy. King of Pizza with it. Now I got some sound effects, y'all. See, y'all can be like, he professional now. He ain't that ghetto. He gave us a little sound effect, a little honk and shit, a random joint. Get sidetracked. Don't get sidetracked. King of Pizza on Germantown Avenue, 3633 Germantown Avenue. Pretty much Germantown and Broad, Germantown and Erie, that whole right up the street from Max's Cheesesteaks. King of Pizza I was thinking about putting them as number 1. I really was, but they just. It's hard to. I know I'm at a loss for words, but it's one of the best slices, the best pizzas I ever had. They got your cheese, they got your ground beef, they got your beef pepperoni, they got your regular pepperoni. I believe, I'm not sure. It's just the guy in there it's the same guy. It's the same guy all these years. He just back there whipping them joints up, putting them in the oven, ladling them with the sauce, throwing that cheese on that. And putting it, it's a craft. It's almost an art when you go up in there. Because you're sitting there watching everything. It's like, if you know, you know. The way it's set up, you right there. And it's just a North Philly staple. It is. And it's definitely, like I said, I'm at a loss for words. If you know, you know. But if you don't know, 3633 Germantown Avenue. Go out to King of Pizza, and you won't be disappointed. Let's get to my number one. My number one, we gonna get a drum roll with that. La Rosa Pizza is my number one, y'all. La Rosa Pizza, 2106 South Broad Street. Now, La Rosa ain't your traditional pizza. They square slices, and the crust is a little thicker. But when I say the crust is the winner. They have the best pizza crust I ever had. It's buttery. It's warm. It almost melts in your mouth. Like I said, not a traditional slice, not a triangle slice, and not a thin slice or even medium thin. They a little on the thick side. I'm going to keep it a buck. But you go there, if you've never been there before, because anybody that know, they like, yeah, they is good. But for the people that ain't been to Broad and Snyder to get a slice of pizza from La Rosa, go down there and get a slice. And you tell me. They got like, I think it's like rustic crust, like dough or something. Is that real deep, and then it's like kind of buttery. You picture, your toppings on, whatever you like. I'm an oregano, little bit of garlic, hot pepper seed bowl to keep it a buck. But that's just me. Go to La Rosa. And I know people like, that's his number one. He drawing. I don't care. That's my number one. So we got our top five. Overbrook Pizza, Leandro's, motherfucking City View Pizza, King of Pizza, and La Rosa Pizza. My top five. Tell me what your top five is. Did I miss something? Like I said, this is the hood version, so I know I missed a lot. Y'all can tell me. It's subjective. Whatever y'all thinking, maybe I missed a spot up northeast. Maybe I missed a spot in Mania. Who knows? Do Southwest got a pizza that I missed out on? Let me know. Get in them comments. Hit me up. Till then, I catch y'all on my next top five. Y'all know I'm keeping them coming. More content, more food, more sports. I'll be back at y'all. Peace.